Hello all, Havoc here. In our last episode, we're working on the base, the hub of our new starbase. You guys are saying I need to move these because when I go turn it, they'll be in the way. Well, it won't really matter because they're going to be there already, so they'll still be lined up into the right spot. So on this third print, because we're going to turn this around and print this direction out that way. On the third print, we won't need to put those 90s in at all because they'll already exist on that side and that side. So it'll just be an overlapping print. That's fine. All right, so with that, we need to go ahead and do a little bit of block placing. Dork. Guess what I forgot? There. So we're going to fill in. Basically, the goal is now to do this 25% and then mirror it, see what it looks like after it's been mirrored, and then go from there. So where are you? Why are you like that? Okay, so let's bring this out. Oh, I guess it really doesn't matter, huh? Okay. So yeah, the goal is to get as much of the greeble done, or the main part of the station, I should say. It's not necessarily greebling, but kind of is. Get that done now, so that when we rotate, it's all matched up and the same. Why does it stop mirroring? I don't get that. Oh yeah, it didn't mirror any of these. Okay. Well, that's gonna get annoying pretty quick. Alright. 7. There we go. And it's facing the wrong way, but, I mean, mirroring's working again. At least for the moment. Alright. So 7, let's try that again. There we go. There's no mirror. If I put it on that block, there's no mirroring. But if I put it on this block, there was mirroring for a second. Yep, see, that's not mirroring again. Okay. That's not very much fun. It's picking and choosing when it wants to mirror. That's frustrating. Alright. So now I gotta figure out how we're gonna bring all of this together. So 9. 7. Like, how are we going to bring that out that direction kind of thing? This is the part I always struggle at. Oh, come on now. Wow. That was impressive. All right. So that should be that. There. So that's roughly what it'll look like. So if we go one more. Yeah. Sadly. And it's not mirroring. Come on. It inconsistently mirrored it. It's going to make this really rough to rely on this if this is what it's going to do. I need it to work because I really hate doing this kind of work. This kind of greebling is just not my thing. Especially the angled stuff. Oh, it's so frustrating to me. But, I mean... Alright, we'll get through it though. As long as that mirroring keeps working, it's going to make things a lot easier. So... I just need to go get some steel plate. There we go. Did it fix? It's good? It's good. Oop. Oh, come on now. What? Better. Okay. So now we can get all that filled in, and then when that gets rotated, it will fill in the entire flight deck. Or, it's not a flight deck, but... the entire walking deck. I'm not even looking to see if the mirroring's working right now. Saw it out of the corner of my eye, but I'm just not trusting that it's going to work the entire time now. Excuse me. Alright. Yeah, see. All right, so that's that. And like I said, when we rotate this, it'll be, let's take this out. All right. So it'll fill in all these gaps when we rotate, because it's at the 50% mark, so there's going to be an overlap. That's great. And I think you've discovered in a... What? Who was that? IDHI. So, factions, who was that again? IDHI, Independent Heavy Industry. Yeah, IDHI discovered gravity. That guy figured out how to fall through the planet. Oh yeah, he's done. Later, buddy. Let me know how that works out for you. Okay. So now we need to bring this across. We have to hit the center here, which I think that's pretty much it right there. Yeah. So I was asked in comments from last episode if I was going to be doing solar. Yes, there will be solar arrays all over the place. I plan on putting one, a nice good size one, like right here in this center section here, because it's going to be probably the single largest flat area until we get the hangar built. Yeah, there's going to be solar, lots of it. Even if it's like just across these, I'll come along and put... there's those solar hinges. I don't know if you guys have seen those. I don't know if I even have them installed. Yeah, these guys right here. MA panel hinge right here. There's a mod Steam ID. They're fantastic. They are a hinge that are the exact size of a solar panel. And yeah, so with that, you can put them on the solar script and they will basically fan back and forth, which is really awesome. They look really cool. So you can put a bunch of them like right down the center of this section here, and they'll fan back and forth towards the sun. It looks great. So that will definitely be a thing. So. All right, so that's that. I really would like to put glass right here. But that glass does not exist. What are you? Curvy windows. Let's go to like 8. Let's see what you guys are. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Man, that could almost work, couldn't it? See, I want it to go there, though, and go up. I want it to be on that 45. That's just not a thing. I mean, it might be a thing in this pack, or in this listing of, yeah, that's straight. That doesn't work. 5, nope. Yeah, no. So the closest thing we can get is like this guy, I think. Yeah. But why can't it just be like a 1x3 going that direction, just straight up? I'm gonna have to look into that because that's something I want to use. So here's a 1x3 flat, but the problem is it's not on a 45. I can do something weird like this, and then like another one there. Well, obviously, but facing that way because you can't compound block. That wouldn't be too bad. So I would need both versions. Wait, what? That's the same version. That's, oh my goodness, really? Come on. They're the same thing. So, flat and inverted are the exact same thing. I'm gonna have to look in some windows because that's just no. That's not how this is intended to work, and this is not how it's going to work. Alright, so that's one floor. This is going to be another floor. It's only going to come in to about here. And then it's going to have the reactor room in the middle that we've talked about before. So I need a light. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So that's going to come into about there. Let's see. No G 3x3. Actually, is that the largest window we can get as a 3x3? 3x3, 3x3. I think so. And we want it to be this away. Oh, we don't have any girders. Let's go run down and grab some of those real quick. I need to get the general idea of how big this reactor is going to get, so... Come on, where's the girders at? There we go. Let's turn the bulbs off for a sec. And then G reactor. No, I just cleared the mirror, didn't I? I did. I'm a dork. Alright, so I need you to come up here for a second. So much for the bulbs turning off. Oh, they were off. Fine. Just weld that. Oh, jeez, I didn't even recognize that I did that. Character tools, welder. Okay. So I want that on a rotor. I want this to turn. Maybe suspend it and turn it. That wouldn't be too bad of an idea, I think. I think this is actually a pretty good spot for this. All right. I was concerned about taking up too much space, but I think this will be all right. So if we do this, and then get to that guy right there, and like that, then we do that. And then we do 1x2s there. Or we do this guy here, and 1x2s up here.
Inventory full.
Or we do this. I like that idea better. I like that. That looks good. Alright, let's go. We're gonna go head back to the med bay. I need one up here. Careful that turret. On the plus side, every time we hit the med bay, we're extending the life of our tanks that we're carrying. I haven't refilled our tanks not once since we've been up here, so. Alright, so I don't know, maybe come in like 1 or 2 blocks. That's just, I mean, the reactor's cool, but it's just not big enough, I don't think. Yeah, let's come in 1 more set. Okay, 8. Yeah, we're coming to there.
Inventory full.
Alright, so then we bring this back out. So 3, 4. That'll come to there. Hopefully that's facing the right way. It is good. And to there. So that would give us a good amount of space to do some shenanigans in here. So I think we have, yeah, we have the big rotor ring. So I'm going to use this on top to do kind of like how we had the particle effects down on the base, to have some particle effects things spinning around that while it's spinning. So it's going to be turning one way, but then we're going to have the exhaust things emitting particles going the other direction. So I think it'd be pretty cool. All right. So that's going to work. I just need to figure out how we're going to fill this out and make it look acceptable. Some of this is going to happen after the fact. Like, once we get the rotation done, how am I going to get, once you get basically all 4 sides done, how are we going to fill in these corners? Because I'm not sure how some of this is going to look. So that'll be a thing. I have a pretty strong feeling about this is just going to become armor plate. So if we just come over to, I don't know, here, yeah, that'll work. And we can just do something like this, and then like this. So that's going to make that a lot easier. And it fits in. I mean, it just, ta-da, it's done. Figure out how to do windows going across that way. That'll make that a lot easier. And then this guy gets one like so. You may as well get this one. Yeah, there we go. Come on, buddy. There we go. So there you go. That got covered up. I can put a door here. So we can get access back here. Remember I was talking about putting possibly right there, but yeah, I don't know. We figure it out as we go. So for up here, that gives us a chance to run this conduit in, up along the top. Do we have an angled one, don't we? We do. Will it work for our application? It will. There we go. And then we should come over to here, here. Almost. Let's try a long.
Inventory full.
See how close we get with that. Oh, that's overshot by a lot.
Inventory full.
Alright, so 7. You can go back on there. 3. We do that. Rotor. We want 9 by 9. No, I want you to place like right there, dude. Come on. Oh, this is small grid only. Derp. Alright, so you. That's small grid. That's small grid. So I guess I want that one. Alright, so this isn't going to work.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
So I need to do it from here. And then we're going to need... Oh, G. Hold on. I messed up. This is supposed to be this guy. Okay. 9. Like that. And that will also work as a distribution block for everything we're going to do. So if we come back over here, we can put this guy on here, and it'll send supplies that way. And it worked out to where it is actually in the middle, right where I wanted it. Another cool part to this is I can do this,
Inventory full.
that, I didn't mean to do that. That's great. Come on, get in there. I should be able to put a block in there. I don't know why it's not letting me. I've done it before. I put blocks through the middle of these before. Yeah, I've built like an entire walkway right through the middle of this thing before. Well, not this exact one, but I mean, in previous experiences. So that's where I plan on putting my rotor, is up there. So this might prove to be interesting. I guess we're gonna spin it from below, and then we'll have our everything else down below. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't know why it's not letting me build in there. Well, let me build here. But it'll let me build there. Okay. Oh, dogs. I was. If I was been paying attention. 5. Or 1. There it is.
Inventory full.
That's gonna make a mess.
Inventory full.
Okay. So then we put this guy here. I guess that's already spinning. I'm gonna have that spin one way and this counter spin at twice the speed. Alright, so you gone. Reactor. There we go. Share tensor to so you calm down, please. Relax. Alright, so you velocity. Okay, tensor is a bad idea, I guess. Yeah. And velocity is the other way at 2. And then we'll have things hanging down, emitting particles. Maybe some particle effects coming off of hinges or something pointed at it. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Make it look cool as we go. I like it though. And then as we rotate, these pipes will get connected to this because that'll already exist. Yeah, it'll work. Making progress, that's for sure. Alright, let's get down here, hop down, turn our light off. I don't think that's going to be enough, so we're going to have to make some kind of pattern with these, like come in and then go across or something. come in, do squared out lines because there's no 45s. Oh, there's 45s like this, but there's not where the light goes from corner to corner. They're only going parallel. So that's a decent height for the reactor. I like that. Maybe put something else in there instead of that. Put a assembler or something up in there. That might not look too bad. A series of bobs sticking out of it, maybe? I don't know. Alright, we're going to wrap it up here. Appreciate you guys coming out and supporting the channel. You guys are fantastic for being here. We're approaching the 1800 point for subscribers. So that's your guys hitting that thumbs up and leaving comments. That makes that YouTube algorithm share the videos with everybody else. Appreciate you guys being here. This is Havoc. Have fun and keep gaming.